Hi Tristan, as I promised, here's a sample video of the program that I'm working on. I think it's pretty close. Maybe there's some gotchas yet, but I think I uh, have at least a good base. So what I have here is the uh, simulator of our left signal, right signal, brake, running lights, and a control button for the changes of the effects. Just gonna I'm running it right now, so left signal will be left signal. Well, technically the left signal comes on and off, so I'm gonna, if I keep pushing button like this, it's still gonna play. Let go, it will eventually times out. If I go to the right, it's gonna turn the right signal on. If I do 2, it's the hazard. If I do the brakes, it's the brake effect. Now if I have a turn signal on and a brake, it's gonna just highlight the other section of it. So if it's left on, it will highlight the right section. If the right signal is on, then it will highlight the left section. So it's not gonna play actually effect, because the effect won't make sense. If the turn signal is on, you probably don't wanna play effect on the left side, because it's gonna confuse the heck out of it. Now if you're only braking, so if I'm turn signal and I brake and then I remove the turn signal, then it's gonna play like you would stop, and we can come up with different effects. Okay, so how to change it? So I'm gonna send you the new layout for the connections. It's basically the same connector on the board, this one, and then it's just basically there's a 5 contacts that I switched them so my board fits into the circle, into a circuit. But so technically four four buttons would be your connection to your turn signal, running light, and a brake light. The fifth button is actually a button that you're gonna have to change the uh, effect files. So if I'm right now no activity, basically there is no activity, there is still a file behind it, effects, so we can change different effects. So effect that I made is just basically intensity of the lights. So this would be your, I don't know, no activity effect. So if I turn the left signal, to turn the left turn signal, then it will only play the left signal file. Right, only right. Obviously, the rest, except when nothing is turned on, it goes back to this default effect, no activity. So no activity. So I pushed the button once, so it's changed to file 2. If I pressed again, the next file is just a little brighter. I think you should see it in the video, a little bright. And once it goes to the end, to all the, I think I have like maybe 10 files with different brightness, it'll turn off. Now I also have so I'm going to set it to 1. Also I have the running light. So if I push the running light, well, right now is nothing because the first file just have everything off. But if I if I push the button setting, so uh, again, this is just a demo. I'm gonna talk through that, and later on I'll show you maybe more exactly how to change the effects. But I'm changing effect in the mode that I'm currently in. So if I'm currently in a no active mode, then I can change the effect for that mode. If I'm in the running light mode and I push the setting button, then it will change the file, change the effects for this running lights. So if you notice, all of them are on. If I remove the running lights and no activities, has 4 of them missing, so I can tell the difference during the testing. So if I push again, this is my running lights, and I kind of made it the same. It's just a little brighter. So let's say this is my running lights, and this is my no activity light. So if I'll have running light and turn signal again, it's gonna turn off all LEDs and just gonna play effect. In your file, you obviously can make the left turn signal have the other LED lights light up a little bit or whatever you want. But this is what I thought actually made sense to me, at least at this time. So again, if you turn the right, and then if you do them left and right at the same time, then it's a hazard, and if you let it go, it goes back to no activity, running lights. Okay, if you push the brakes, then it's going to play the brake effect. You release the brake, goes back to the running lights. Now left signal, I can change now the modes for the left signal. Here's one effect, here's second, here's third, here's fourth. Now it changes to obviously it's going to change the effect for both left and right banks. So if I'll go to the switch to the right turn signal, I'm going to play the same thing. I'm going to change effect here to the next one, 5 or 6. So if I'll switch back to the left, it's going to obviously play the same effect. So it's synced up between left and right files. Okay, next one. And it goes back to the original one. Brake light, same thing. Push a button, you change the effects. So now it remembers it. So if I'll turn it off, starting from USB at this point, and power back on. Sorry. So here's my saved no activity mode. Here's my daylight running lights. Here's my brakes. So once you change the mode, it's going to change it. The way you're going to change it, the way the user going to change it, obviously they're going to push the brakes and then they're going to push the button. That way they can see the effect and be able to change it. So it's saved now. Next one. I'm not sure how many breaks I made. Maybe I made only like 5 files. Brake and a hazard. The brakes override the hazard lights. Now, so here's my brake. If I turn the left turn signal, it's gonna stop the braking effect and just gonna turn the right section on and then play the turn signals. Because if you're gonna play the left turn signal and the brake effect at the same time, it won't make any sense. Well, hopefully it makes sense. I will combine the files into a zip drive, and also need to draw quickly the connection for the left and brake signals and stuff like that, and where the button goes. And I'm gonna send it to you, and hopefully you'll have this week to try it. Give me a call if you have any any questions. Don't hesitate to give me a call, and I'll specify on a diagram, but basically the settings button is just connecting the wire to the ground. Now if you don't connect any of those, so if you don't connect, let's say the brake light or the daylight running light, you need to short it to the ground, because if you don't short it to the ground, it means it might read randomly that it's on and off. Okay, so we don't want that continuously, you know, jumping like that between different modes. Hopefully, well, I'll type it in the email. All right, let me know. Let me know if the video makes sense. Sorry, impromptu video. Thanks. Bye.